Hey guys, Soncerae here. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for the comments and the emails. I appreciate that. If you have anything valuable or anything positive that you would like to say, even if you disagree with me, please be sure to put your comment in the comment section below, or you can email me at soncerae@gmail.com. So I wanted to make a video about spiritual marriage and legal marriage. I've spoken a lot about polyamory versus monogamy, so I want to help people understand what I believe a spiritual husband or wife is versus a legal husband or wife is. Someone said to me, as they were talking about me and my relationship with priests, they said to me, well, you gave him all of the benefits of a legal marriage simply because he was your spiritual husband. I thought that was one of the most disrespectful things to say to someone. Here's the shit I don't understand about people, and you guys are just ew. You trust the courts and the judicial system when it comes to marriage and your kids, but if they lock your ass up because you black, oh, now you can't trust them. How about this? I don't trust them at all. I don't like food stamps. I don't like Medicaid. I don't like child support. I don't like legal marriage. I don't like any of it. Okay? I don't like custody battles. I don't like visitation rights. Nothing. I never wanted the courts to have anything to do with my life. I don't like traffic citations. I don't like being arrested. I don't like anything that has to do with the court system or the judicial system. Nothing. Legal, anything, don't like it. Okay? When I met Priest, I decided that there was a possibility that I would consider marrying him if it's something that he wanted. I always wanted a spiritual marriage. To me, spirituality and my relationship with God and my relationship with the universe holds much more power than anything that America can have me sign up for or the legal system could sign up for. Any of that. I could get married any place in the world, you know? I don't have to sign on a dotted line. I don't have to sell my soul to the devil in order for me to be inside of a loving, caring, committed relationship with someone. You know what I mean? I was watching Marriage Boot Camp the other day, right? And what's the lady? Judge Tower from Divorce Court. She was on there. She was telling this couple, she said, you don't want me to be the person that decides what you should do with your kids because I'm a stranger. I don't love your kids. I don't know either of you. I don't know your kids. I don't know what your kids need.
You guys devolved into a conversation about divorce and my house, and you're not gonna get my money. Let me tell you something about the horror that is me. You don't want the decision about your children's lives to be in my hands or any other judge's hands. We don't know your kids. We don't understand your kids. You're 5 minutes on my docket. We're gonna make the best decision we can, but we don't love them.
And I respected that. I said, that makes so much fucking sense, and I've never heard a judge say something so real in my life. Because at the end of the day, that is the truth. That is the truth. Anybody in the judicial system, whether it's a judge, a lawyer, a cop, whoever, paralegal, none of these people know you personally, and they have no idea what's really going on with your life. So I've always decided I never wanted to have complete strangers decide for me what was best for my family or what was best for my kids or anything like that. So legal marriage has always been something I wanted to step away from. The number one scam in the country to me has always been child support. I have made videos on top of videos talking about how child support is something that I wish men did not have to sign up for, because there's so many women out there that don't take responsibility for the choices that they made in men and decide to just put men on child support. Men they knew that didn't want to be with them. Forget my situation. With my situation, it's like, hey, he changed his mind. So now I'd rather have nothing to do with someone who would change their mind and or heart about me, because I have such a deep level of respect and I value family so much, and I value marriage and my spirituality so much, and he made me believe he was that person as well. So to me, that is not a spiritual or very loving decision he made, so it makes it even more horrible to me that we have to break up something so spiritual. It's like people believe in soulmates, right? You believe in that two people could be soulmates, they were meant to be, and all of this stuff. You believe in that. There's some people out there that they believe love will stand the test of time. There's people out there that believe prayer and faith and all of this stuff. But if I tell them, hey, I believe in a spiritual marriage, they can't seem to grasp that concept at all. But you believe in faith. You're Christian. You believe in faith, in things that's unseen all day, every day. You believe in all types of ridiculous doctrines that I can't even understand why any person logically will believe in any of that. But here I am, Buddhist. Here I am, someone who meditates. Here I am, someone who believes deeply in energy and in the universe and in, the things that I metaphysically believe in. These are things I believe in heavily. So if I say to someone, I have a spiritual husband, they're just like, huh? Like, that's nothing in comparison to a legal marriage. And it's funny to me that people cling on so tightly to a legal marriage, or you cling on so tightly to child support and things of that nature. But if you get a traffic citation, or if you get pulled over because you're driving while you're black, or you get treated unfairly, beat on by some police, all of a sudden you don't trust the judicial system. Do not trust them at all, with nothing. I don't see how legally being married to a man is beneficial to a man at the end of the day in regards to finances. I really don't, or anyone who happens to be the breadwinner inside of the situation. To me, I don't think a legal contract constitutes as my proof that I love someone. If I love you and I'm spiritually connected to you, you will know that. You know why? Because I will be there for you. I will love you. I will commit myself to you. I will open myself to you. I will open myself to you to where I feel comfortable enough to have a baby by you. That's marriage to me. And that's not something I walk around and do with a whole bunch of people. And I'm guessing people believe, you can have a baby by this person and that person and blah, 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 because people frivolously have casual sex with each other or build these fake relationships with each other like it's nothing. But I'm not the type of person that does that. I don't do that shit. For what? Like, I'm not about to sit here and give you all of these things to just any random guy. And it's funny to me, it's so funny to me that when every time someone says to me, why would you, open yourself up to this man? Why wouldn't I? Does that make any sense? Like, why wouldn't I spiritually open myself up to someone and take that risk? Because see, I'd rather be the person that jump out there and take that risk of a possibility of me being hurt than me sitting there scared somewhere trying to reject everything. That's a coward to me. I literally had to step outside myself and let the fears of the other relationships I've been in, and the abusiveness I've been in, and the manipulation and the lies I've experienced from other men. I didn't want to put that on this man. I didn't want to believe that this man was a bad man. You know what I mean? I wanted to believe that he was in fact good, that he was one of the good ones. I gave him a clean slate. And people say, has this experience changed how you feel about men? All it did was confirm all of the negative things I was saying about, marriage and things of that nature before. And this is why I never focused on monogamy, because one of the biggest problems that me and Priest are having right now has to do with him cheating and lying and being with other women. And I said this before he even came, that is like the biggest problem with men. So as a woman, my biggest thing is, tell me the truth, okay? Can you hook me up with the truth? Let me choose what I want to do after you done told me the truth. Don't steal my choice. Let me choose whether I want to deal with you after you tell me some shit. And don't be surprised if I respond in a way that you don't like. Let me respond how I want to. Don't try to tell me whatever you want to tell me just so you can manipulate me into doing what you want me to do. That's that fuck shit. So to me, there's no benefit in legal marriage. Listen to me when I tell you, I don't like no government program unless it is, I don't know, some type of entrepreneurial program to help you start a business. Because to me, America is a business. And when I'm dealing with business, I deal with business. But when I deal with family and love and my children, that is very separate. That is not something I want to handle as if it's some type of business entity. I want to handle that as if it's a family. Love, caring, humanity, things of that nature. It's very separate. And when men started finding out that I was, breaking up with the father of my child and I'm sitting here pregnant, they was saying shit to me along the lines of, now you two have a business relationship. Now you have to handle it professionally. What? Hell no. Hell no. I will never treat my family like it's a business. That's two different types of mindsets. You know, I have a degree in business. I've been an entrepreneur for the longest time. I've had successful businesses and I've had businesses that have failed. Okay? I will never, ever have the same mindset and the ruthlessness that I have to have as a businesswoman. I will never have that same kind of ruthlessness inside of a family-oriented situation with my husband or boyfriend or father of my child or my children. I will never handle it the same way because it's not the same. There's too many components involved inside of a family structure in order for me to handle it like it's some type of business, like I'm supposed to handle it like it's a manufacturing company or some shit like that. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I value spirituality. I value family. I value friendship. I value love. I value my children. I value my relationships with people. And if I run into a person that does not value it the same way I do, all I can do is get rid of them. I'm not gonna bother taking them to court. And you know, people said to me I could be vindictive and go get child support. Why is that like the remedy for everything for people inside of the Black community? Why? Why is that the go-to for people of color? Why do you want to, number one, be vengeful? It's funny that people think child support, me filing for child support against a man isn't vengeful, but me pulling away from him altogether is. How? If he proves he does not want to be there and he said he doesn't want to be there, he's clearly a selfish person. Why not give him what he wants? He wants to keep his money. He wants to keep his freedom. He wants to continue to run in the streets and have fun. Why not give him that and go live the life I want to live? I just wish people would make up their mind. Either you're going to have a lot of respect for the judicial system or the courts, or you're going to have a lot of respect for God and put your trust in God and spirituality. Me, I decide to put my trust in the universe and in energy. I do not trust the legal system. I don't even trust doctors and nurses. I don't trust strangers with my body, with my life, with my money, with my children. I don't, because everyone else has their own motive. I could get a judge who is feeling some type of way about her own life or his own life that day, and they decide to put some type of sentence or verdict on my life that I don't even deserve. Or even, you know, a friend of mine's life or the father of my child's life that I don't even deserve. There's people out there rallying up right now because they think what's happening to Meek Mill is unfair, when in reality, Meek Mill knew what he was doing. Meek Mill violated probation more than enough times. He failed drug tests and he did it more than enough times. And when this judge decides to make a decision that makes sense, people are mad and feel like it's extreme. But forget the extreme shit that Meek Mill did though. You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, when I look out into the world, it just seems so backwards to me. Like, people fight for the wrong shit. So as we sit here and we talk about legal marriage versus spiritual marriage and which one is better and which one's legitimate and all this other stuff, listen. If you don't have a belief system, maybe you're atheist, maybe you don't believe in God, maybe you're Christian, maybe you're Buddhist, maybe you're Mormon, whatever it is that you decide to do for your life, that's on you. But when you meet another person who is a spiritual person, who may be Christian or maybe Mormon or Muslim, and you know that about them, respect their religion. It doesn't mean that you have to worship what they worship or do what they do or walk how they walk. It just means you respect them as an individual, as a human being, and the choices that they have decided to make with their life. Okay? I'm preaching this all the time. All the time on my channel, all of the time. I'm telling you guys, hey, you know, you want to live your life a certain way, correct? You want to do whatever it is that you want to do. You want to make choices that you feel is best for your life. But all of us grew up in completely different ways, okay? We grew up in certain house homes and experiencing certain things that other people may not have experienced. So we perceive life very differently from each other. So the only thing that we can do in the midst of this diversity is respect each other's choices and say, hey, you know what? You chose that for your life and that's okay. as long as it's not hurting my damn life. You feel what I'm saying? Is you hurting my money? Is you hurting my pockets? Okay, then you better do the thing, but you feel it's right for you, then you do it. And that's all I'm teaching people on my channel day in and day out, is that you guys have got to start respecting each other's choices and putting a damn filter on your mouth. Because you say whatever you want to say to people, and then when that person has a response to you, you're upset. It doesn't make any sense. I try to speak positivity in the lives of people, okay? I encourage people, I motivate people. I try to keep their mind clear and positive, regardless to what it is that they're saying to me. I try to get people to see that everything is going to be all right, okay? Whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to be all right. I would never disrespect a person's religion or a person's spiritual choice, because I myself am a spiritual person, and I would like for somebody to respect me and my choices spiritually. So if you're the type of person that you know you have this large faith in the judicial system, and you decide to put people on child support, and you decide to get legally married, and you put value into that shit, you better do that shit. That's for you. Knock it out. But when you come to this fucking channel, right, and you come here to see something diverse or something different, or to hear somebody else's life, okay, if you're not here to cheer me on, to say, hey, you know what, since you decided to live your life spiritually, I wouldn't do it, but that's your life, live that shit, girl. That's what you need to come here to do. This is a welcoming. That's what I want this environment to be, welcoming. And if you're not trying to be that person, then you don't need to be here. I don't do the disrespect. You know, I tell you guys to say what you want to say in the comment section, but you know what? Respect each other. And I've been asking for this for years, but you know, I had to put my foot down now. I'm absolutely at low tolerance for trolls. Don't get your ass timed out. I know how to block very well. I know how to delete very well. So if you say some disrespectful shit, your ass is out of here. Just remember that, okay? I appreciate you watching though. If you want to donate, you can. The link is in the description box below, or you can send me an email, all right? Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.